What's up, internet? Welcome back to Nigel's Critiques. I'm your host, Nigel. These are my reviews. I'm gonna be telling you what I think about stuff I've been watching. And today, I'm super duper excited to talk about a movie that I've been waiting for so long. Been waiting 4 years for this one. I'm gonna be talking about Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So excited for this one. Now, before we go any further, just want to let you know, big major spoilers coming ahead. So if you're not in the mood for major spoilers, then now's the time to turn off your earballs, turn off your eyeballs, and go watch some fluffy cat videos or whatever it is you do. I don't know. But for everyone else that's still standing, here we go. So, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. What I liked about this movie, here is the first introduction into the MCU of America Chavez. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with America Chavez, she's a young lass who has the power to open up portals throughout the multiverse. Only problem is, she hasn't quite figured out her powers yet, which is cool, which is expected. This is kind of an origin story for her anyway. But, moving right along. So we first see Miss Chavez in this tricked out version of Doctor Strange with the ponytails and the tricked out hipster beard, and they're running down this space bridge trying to get away from this space demon, which on a side note, no fun whatsoever. I've been chased down by many space demons before, and I can tell you from experience, it's no fun. They suck. But anywho, they're being chased by this massive big space demon thingy with all the tentacles and the one eyeball and all the craziness that is Doctor Strange. And then the hippie Doctor Strange turns to America and he's like, America, use your powers or I'm gonna take them from you. And then America's like, but I don't know how to use my powers. So he's like, okay, alright, I warned you. One of us has gotta get out of here, so I warned you. That's where the space demon boogeyman thingy does what he does, and he kills hippie Doctor Strange right in front of America Chavez, and America Chavez is like, ah! So she freaks out and she magically opens this portal to somewhere she doesn't know where the hell she's going, but she opens the portal and she goes through it. And just as hippie Doctor Strange is dying and breathing his last breath, right there's where the Doctor Strange from our universe wakes him from this horrible nightmarish dream as if Amber Heard had dropped a big ass juice right next to him in his bed or something. And then he's like, oh, well, that was really fucking weird, but I gotta get ready to go to Christine's wedding, so I'm just gonna magically snap my fingers. I'm gonna go to the wedding of my one true love, even though she's marrying someone else that I don't know this guy, because I was blipped out of existence for 5 years and whatever, but life goes on apparently, shit. So our Doctor Strange is at the wedding, he's trying to drink his sorrows away, la-di-da-di-da, and then all of a sudden there's this commotion outside where things are getting thrown around. You know, it's New York. I mean, stuff happens, shit, all the time. And everyone's just outside hanging out, chilling on the balcony, like watching all this commotion, like, ooh, come over here. There's buses and cars and things and demolitions, and there's big starfish monsters walking through and tearing shit up. So of course, Doctor Strange comes over and he checks out. He's like, what's going on over here? And he sees all the chaos going on downstairs. And he's like, okay, time to be a superhero. Somebody hold my drink. And he just leaps off of the balcony and he goes into straight superhero mode, right? There's all kinds of things just coming at him, like trees and buses and old ladies and stuff. And he does the Doctor Strange magical saw thing and he cuts the bus in half. And then he sees the big gargantuan starfish looking thingy. He's like, oh, this isn't right. You're not from these parts around here. And America Chavez is there and he's like, okay, kid, you gotta get out of the way because this is for the grown-up superhero shit that's going down right here, and this is not a good look. You don't need to be here. Get to safety. I got a drink upstairs. Go grab my drink and make yourself comfy. And then she's like, but the thing is chasing me. And he's like, okay, well, shit, who the hell are you? And then she's like, oh, I'm America Chavez, and I've been traveling the multiverse looking for you. And then Doctor Strange is like, no one can navigate the multiverse. It's freaking impossible. But America Chavez is like, it is possible too. I've been doing it all my life. So Doctor Strange is like, well, prove it. And then America Chavez is like, well, I didn't bring much with me from the last multiverse universe that I came from, except this colorful jacket that I'm wearing and a bloody dead hippie version of you. So then she takes him to see the dead hippie version of himself. And then he's like, oh shit, you weren't lying. It's a dead hippie version of me. So she goes through the whole spiel about how her and hippie Doctor Strange were searching through the multiverse for this thing called the Book of Vishanti. Because supposedly it could counteract the effects of the Darkhold. Then he's like, he perks up because he's like, oh, the Darkhold. Oh shit, that's a little bit above my pay grade, but I think I might know a little magical bird who might know a little something about it. I'm gonna go see Wanda. So Doctor Strange goes, pays Wanda a nice little visit. He wants to catch her up to speed on what's been going on in these streets in New York. And he's trying to warn her that someone out there's got a hold of the Darkhold, and they're sending all these crazy demon thingies after America Chavez. And come to find out, Wanda's the one that's been sending all the demon thingies after America Chavez. Isn't that a nipple twister? Because by this point, she's just sick and tired of all the pain that she's going through in life. She lost a brother, Pedro. She lost the love of her life, Vision. She lost the crazy, insane, mind-controlled town that she was the one that even made it. So she's like, you know what? I don't care about anyone, anything else anymore. I just want to find a universe where me and me boys actually exist, and I need the powers of America Chavez to do that. So don't get in my way, you silly Doctor Strange. Get the fuck out of my way, because I don't care about you or anyone else. X-Men's or Avengers, whoever you might be. No one's gonna stop me, because I'm the Scarlet Witch, bitch. And from here on out, it's straight chaos and madness across the multiverse. And I gotta be honest, this is the turning point in the movie that separates all those fair weather fans, everyone who jumped on the Marvel bandwagon after they watched a couple of movies. It's gonna separate them from the real, hardcore, classic Marvel comic book fans that have been rocking with Marvel since back in the day when Stan Lee was rocking the afro. That's who this movie was made for. Cause I guarantee you, Doctor Strange ain't no Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes type of happy-go-lucky type of character. Cause there's really some bizarre, psychedelic, H.P. Lovecraft type of horror shit going on in the Doctor Strange universe that these bandwagon fans don't know how to appreciate. But they really did a good job by bringing Sam Raimi in to direct this one, because he really brought the horror element out of what Doctor Strange really needs to be. So what's the final verdict? I'm gonna give this one 2 thumbs and a bum. Doctor Strange 2 is definitely a must-see for me, and I'd say for any true Marvel fan, gotta go and check this one out. Just don't go into it with the expectation that it's gonna be some cheesy Captain Marvel, fun for the whole family type of flick. This one is definitely for the grown and sexy. So alright, that about does it for me. And if you want to see more of my wildly opinionated content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Otherwise, the good folks down at the YouTube offices are going to put me back on sweeping duty. And that really messes with my weekends. Alright, see you next movie.